Hey everyone, what's up? It's Drea, and I'm coming at you with my week 19 update from VSG surgery that I had done on April 20th, 2015. Today I'm coming at you at 235.2, which is a 3.2 loss for the week and a 90.8 pound loss since my highest recorded weight of 326 pounds, which means I'm only 9.2 pounds away from being down 100 pounds. Yay! I couldn't be more excited about that. Yeah, it's gone by so fast and it's continually to go by fast. One thing that I've realized this week is that I'm looking at myself and I'm like thinking, you really don't look that bad right now. Yeah, could I look better? Yeah, but I cannot picture myself any lower than my lowest recorded weight of 217. I cannot picture myself any lower than that. What am I going to look like? Am I going to look old? Some people like lose weight and then all of a sudden like these chubby cheeks, you see these little pretty things? They like go like that and then they end up being like looking old. I don't want to look old. I hope I don't look old. I'll just keep watering up. So with that said, I'll get on to more things that you guys really care about. This last week, I was an emotional wreck. I wasn't crying about everything. I wasn't like being that kind of emotional. I was more detached. I was being withdrawn. I was very open with my husband, told him exactly how I was feeling, and he agreed, which is not really what you want to hear, but it is what it is. It's the truth, If you're detached, you're detached. So, I came to terms that I am trying to just find myself. Who am I? Like, who is the real Drea? Like, the loudmouth, crazy Drea, and then you've got the quiet, nice, pleasant Drea. This Drea is pleasant too if you want to party with her. But this Drea is the Drea that you kind of want to be like, hey, let's go out for coffee. I'm trying to put them together. So I can be the best person I can be. This is just one of those blocks that I'm having right now at this moment. I feel over it now, but it did happen earlier this week. And it's probably going to happen here soon because my husband's schedule, he got a new job and it's going to be a little bit crazy around my house. More he's going to be working during the weekends. He might have to work during some holidays, but it will be all worth it in the end. I tell him, I said, once you start getting some vacation, once you've realized that all this hard work you're putting into means you can go play hard, it's all going to come together. It's going to be great. So I can't wait. I'm very excited for him and us. I just can't wait. So that's the one thing that's going on, and that's the reason why I'm probably being a little bit more emotional, because my household's a little bit changing. Let's see, this last week I worked out 3 times. I did Zumba all 3 times. I will tell you the DVDs. Okay, so it came with 6 DVDs. This is one of the DVDs that I had not tried, and I probably will try this week sometimes. It's The Rush. It's 20 minutes. These other ones are like 45 to an hour. This is my favorite, the Activate. You can get this on eBay for about $16, I believe. I bought the whole set from Target, but you could probably just get this DVD. This is actually pretty easy to follow. They're just talking, some of them you're talking through it, or you can do the party one, which is the same moves, but they're not talking. So with that said, that was my favorite. I did not like the Exhilarate one. This one, I didn't like it. It was the male, or the man. Yeah, it was the man. And he was voicing over his moves. He was dancing, and then, it was a voiceover, and I don't like that. So I was like, no bueno. So I decided not to do that. But I do like the Activate. It got me a good sweat. I'm literally dripping sweat afterwards. I feel accomplished afterwards. I feel great. So yeah, that's one thing that I'll continue to do. I have realized that I'm getting a little bit more flabby than I want to be. And with Atlantis only being a month away, I need to get that under control. So I might hit up Jillian this week, see what she's all about. Just try to do about 2 times this week so I can tighten up a little bit. Recipes. I'll give you guys one good recipe that I got from hungrygirl.com. You can look her up. She's really great. She gives you some swaps. stuff like that if you're looking into eating a little bit healthier. One thing that I did take away from her is I do like these Morningstar Farms griller crumbles. They're kind of like ground, and they're supposed to be like a ground beef kind. So what I do is I take this and I heat it up in the microwave for 30 seconds. And then I put some taco seasoning on there and I mix it up a little bit. And then I take one of these, this is the Happy Farms. This is the Aldi's brand, but you can go to Walmart or anywhere and get the Laughing Cow Swiss, those little triangle pieces. It's the same thing. Anyways, it's just like an off brand. Yeah, you can see it. Sorry. Excuse my nails too. It's Sunday. Give me a break. So then I take one of these. So you put the cheese on the thing. You've already heated it up for 30 seconds. So you heat it up for another 30 seconds so you can melt that cheese, okay? Mix it all up. Then you take one of these Mama Lupe's low carb tortillas. You take one of these and then you put a fourth of a cup of Mexican style shredded cheese, which is nothing once it melts down. So then you put the shredded cheese, put your mixture, put it back in the microwave for about 20 seconds, and you roll it up into a burrito, and boom, you've got 25 grams of protein. 25 grams of protein in this one little thing. I mean, goodness gracious, this thing is like the size of my hand, right? It's not even that big. So I can eat the full thing. It does take me a little bit of time, but I do eat the full thing, and it makes my sleep very happy. It makes me happy that I know that I'm going 25 grams of protein in this little bitty thing. So that's pretty exciting. This week I'm going to change out my mayo that I put in my tuna to avocado. I'm going to put some avocado in there. So I'm going to do maybe a third of an avocado, depending on how much I can really put down. Some days my sleeve is very finicky. It doesn't want to eat the whole thing. This morning I didn't want to eat this egg thing that I do. I do it every morning. Every morning I have the same thing to eat. And it did not want to eat it. It was like, no, but of course, knowing me, I'm forcing it to say, hey, listen here, BITCH, you're going to eat this because mama needs the 21 grams of protein. So with that said, I think one of the reason why I feel like I'm doing well, I might be just doing normal, is because I'm changing up what I'm eating. Like in the morning, I eat the same thing. That's fine. They say there's some research out there to say if you eat the same thing every single day, you'll lose weight. But I think it's good to switch it every now and then. So every day, I'm not having the same snack. Every day, I'm not having the same dinner. I do have the same lunch every day because it's easier to pack. So with that said, what I eat is I would say I eat around 85 to 100 grams of protein every single day. I eat around 800 to 1,000 calories every single day. I get in about 10 to 12 cups of water. Way I've been getting in my water is I drink maybe 6 cups of that is regular water, and then I do drink tea. So that helps me out with my energy because my energy's been really low. I have not, like I told you this last week, I've not been feeling it. I haven't even been feeling work. Even though I want to bury myself in work, I haven't been feeling it. So that's one thing. I'm trying to, I don't know, maybe I'll talk to my doctor about that. And I think I've talked about this before. My surgeon is not proactive. He's reactive. So I need to talk to him about that. I need to know goals. Everybody's talking about what their doctor foresees them looking like, whatever. The only person I told is whenever I did my psych eval, I told him, he's like, what's your goals? I said 180. And he said, I can totally see that. I think you're doing great, whatever. That was it. That's all. That's anybody ever said anything for me. That was it. One thing that I did do this week, and I know it's getting kind of long, I set myself up on Facebook for my life. I guess you would say for my journey. It's Drea VSG, same thing as my YouTube. You can go ahead and look me up. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. That's a good way for us to keep in communication if anyone wants to talk. I know there's some really awesome people on here that I would love to talk to, and I'm like, I don't want to put my email out there, So if you want to hit me up on there, hit me up. I decided to keep my personal and my VSG separate. I don't care if you even hit me up on my personal. It was just there's some people on my personal that I'm pretty sure they don't care if I've had VSG surgery, but yet I don't want to share with them. So the reason why I don't want to share with them is because they're acquaintances. I don't need, there's a reason why you're an acquaintance. Oh, another thing is there's people that are going to be on my Drea VSG Facebook that I don't really care to share my personal life with. I'm sharing what I want to share. And I will share, if I share more with you than I share on my regular Facebook, then I like you. That's all there is to it. Anyway, so hit me up on there. I know it's getting kind of long. I'll see you guys next Sunday, and keep on trekking. Drink that water. Hit that protein goal. Go for a walk if you're feeling stressed. Go do something outside. Go to Walmart and walk around. I used to love that. I still love that. I went to IKEA, and that was awesome. I love going to IKEA. There's one in Merriam, Kansas. Anyways, all right. Well, I will see you guys next week. Bye.